the challenges we see from our venues the most often is that they don't really do a great job of tracking what's called pace, meaning how many bookings are on the books and how many bookings do you book each month. And it's the end of the year. We've really got to set a solid plan for next year. So I want you to sit down and look at some of your tracking capabilities right now. Are you tracking not only how many weddings did you have in December, but also how many weddings did you sell in December? These are really two solid, important numbers you've got to save each month, meaning these weddings happened. Maybe you sold those in January or March or June. And then these are how many you sold and contracts actually signed this month. With that data and information, if you track it at the end of every month, how many weddings did we have? How much did they spend? What was the average guest count? The data you collect and track each month, you can use that to set a clear tracking pace. Meaning, after working at a venue for 5 years and tracking that info every month, I knew that our average amount of weddings that we hosted at the venue in August was only 4. Some years it was 6, some years it was 1 or 2, but we averaged about 4. So I could set a really clear goal for myself and my team to say, okay, we got to make sure we get at least 4 weddings on the books for August. But I also knew that August was really a big month for signing contracts because even though it was hot outside, but we got a lot of people to come tour and people would be willing to take time off work. And so even though we only had 4 weddings each month, on average, I would still sign about 10 contracts in August. But I only knew that because of the data. So I knew what to be able to expect to be able to set goals for myself or set goals for my team. If you are not tracking this data, now is the time to get started. You can take this month and look back through the year and start setting a really clear plan of action for next year. If you need help or tips or advice on how to do this, just hit reply and I'm happy to help you.